Superstar Country 102.5 weather.
Here's your KQNK forecast. A dense fog advisory continues. Slight chance for storms with fog in spots early today. Otherwise, sunshine mixed with clouds at times. High temperatures reach up to 89. Winds out of the southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Overcast skies tonight. Chance for storms, 60. Thunderstorms likely tomorrow, 69. Cloudy skies. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Currently, it's 61 degrees.
This Kansas Information Network update is brought to you by Eaton Roofing and Exteriors.
I'm Victoria Cassell from 13 News. The board chairman for Invista Credit Union has stepped down following a recent arrest. Daniel Ramsey was booked into the Shawnee County Jail yesterday afternoon on one count of sexual battery. He was released about an hour later on a $2,500 bond. Invista issued a statement to 13 News saying Ramsey resigned his position and is no longer affiliated with their organization. Shawnee Heights and KU grad Gary Woodland was inducted into the KU Athletics Hall of Fame. He is one of the most decorated Jayhawk golfers ever, with 2 All-Big 12 selections and 4 career wins, ranking second in program history. This is Woodland's 3rd Hall of Fame induction. In Topeka, I'm Victoria Cassell, 13 News.
This Kansas Information Network update is brought to you by Eaton Roofing and Exteriors.
With today's inflation straining your budget, your Kansas Farm Bureau membership can help keep more money in your pocket. Get 15% off current published rates at Nextech Wireless. Special member pricing on select Granger products. Save on vacation and travel with Avis Budget and Choice Hotels. And join the Kansans who've switched to Kansas Farm Bureau health plans, who enjoy significant savings on nationwide medical health care coverage. Join today. For a full list of benefits, visit kfb.org/benefits.
When it comes to a gun suicide attempt, all it takes is a moment.
Heather and I had an argument just like any other couple. I was lost. I had snapped. I had a gun and I was going to take my own life. Heather helped me realize that there was still a life to live for the better of myself, my family. My weapon is now safely put away.
A moment of crisis can happen to anyone. Store your guns, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo. Hear more safe stories at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
Firebolt Ag is a full-service fertilizer and chemical retailer. They customize products for individual farmers' needs, with the primary focus being customer profitability. Let Josh and Jack help you get the most out of your farm ground. They also provide in-house marketing with Ron Wall of Flatwater Solutions. Visit Ron in Phillipsburg or call Josh at 785-854-8484 or Jack at 308-840-2819. Firebolt Ag, your leader in agriculture.
When you've got bugs, we know what a nuisance that can be.
Lock 'em out. From Hinkle Termite and Pest Control, Lock 'em Out is our very effective residential insect prevention program. We'll come to your place and treat your foundation plus all insect entryways. And while we're there, receive a free termite inspection. Call Mr. Rich Wenzel, our certified technician in Norton, at 785-202-0167. That's 202-0167.
Save more, earn more with the Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal.
Good morning, I'm Natalie Hadley with your KQNK News. Brought to you by Firebolt Ag, LLC, serving all of your chemical and fertilizer needs. Preliminary estimates reported by the Labor Market Information Division of the Kansas Department of Labor and the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows a seasonally adjusted unemployment rate of 3.8% in August statewide. This is unchanged from 3.8% in July and an increase from 3.7% in August 2024. The labor force participation rate for Kansas increased to 67% in August. The unemployment rate in August for local counties includes Decatur County at 4%, Phillips County 4.1%, Graham County 4.5%, Sheridan County 2.9%, and Norton County 3.6%. Trigo and Lane counties both posted numbers above 5%. Seasonally adjusted job estimates for Kansas indicate total non-farm payroll employment decreased by 4,700 from July, and total non-farm includes private sector and government employers, with private sector jobs decreasing by 1,300 over the month and government decreasing by 3,400. The largest job gains in the private sector were in leisure and hospitality, with over 600 jobs added, and the largest decrease was in trade, transportation, and utilities, losing over 2,100 jobs. Since August of 2024, Kansas's seasonally adjusted total non-farm jobs have decreased by 10,000, and this change is due to a decrease of 200 private sector jobs and a decrease of 9,800 government jobs. The release includes non-farm jobs and labor force estimates for August 2025, which are produced using data from 2 monthly surveys. Data for non-farm job estimates is collected through a survey of employers, while the main input for labor force estimates is a survey of households. Data collected for this report references the week, including August 12th. The Ellis County Communications is launching an alert program for at-risk residents called the Creating Awareness, Responding Effectively, or CARE Alert Program, and this is a voluntary initiative that allows families, caregivers, and individuals with special care needs to share essential details with emergency services. The Ellis County Communications stated that CARE is intended to enhance the safety and well-being of at-risk residents of Ellis County and help provide critical information to first responders so that they are better prepared to address unique needs during emergencies. The program is available to individuals with unique communication needs, medical conditions, or disabilities affecting their development, intellect, or physical abilities. Participants can complete a detailed online registration, providing dispatchers and first responders with access to critical information during emergency situations, and this may include names, a date of birth, a physical description, address, communication preferences, medical conditions, allergies, medications, emergency contacts, and other relevant details. Jeff Ridgway, the director of the Ellis County Communication Center, said the data doesn't normally go to first responders. It's only going to be flagged if they have contact with that person. So it's going to be on a as-need-to-know basis. Information remains in the system for 1 year and may be removed if not updated, and the system will send an annual reminder to participants. The CARE program is in partnership with the Ellis County Sheriff's Office, the Hayes Police Department, the Ellis Police Department, the Victoria Police Department, and the Fort Hays State University Police Department. To learn more or complete the registration form, you can visit ellisco.net/757/CARE. Lieutenant Governor and Secretary of Commerce David Tolan recently announced that the Kansas tourism has earned the Gold Award in the State Bridging Communities category for the popular Sunflower Summer program. Announced at the 2025 Educational Seminar for Tourism Organizations, or ESTO, conference, the award recognizes state and territory tourism offices for standout initiatives that strengthen communities and inspire travel. Tolan said the Sunflower Summer program has been a shining example of how Kansas is investing in families, education, and community connections. And by opening the doors to cultural history and recreational experiences, they're not only building memories, they're strengthening Kansas's local economies by driving more visitation to the many unique attractions that Kansas has to offer. This recognition builds on previous honors given to the Sunflower Summer program, including the Best Local Impact campaign at the 2025 Etsy Awards, where Kansas tourism was recognized for its efforts during the e-tourism summit in April. The 2024 Sunflower Summer program delivered remarkable results, with more than 705,000 Kansas residents visiting the 223 participating attractions. In Nebraska news, Nebraska's new paid sick leave law, approved by voters last year through ballot initiative 436, is set to take effect on October 1st, and the new law mandates that employers providing paid sick leave to their employees with the required accrual rate of 1 hour for every 30 hours worked. According to the Nebraska Department of Labor, businesses are required to display a poster detailing the requirements of the Act, which can be found online, as the statute requires that employers provide a written notice and a poster that gives details of some of the requirements of the Act, and employers were to be providing those as of September 15th. Before this law, Nebraska employers were not obligated to offer paid leave, although some did as a fringe benefit. There are exemptions to the law, including that employers with 10 or fewer employees are not required to provide paid sick time, and some of the employees that are exempt from the statute will be independent contractors, individuals under the age of 15, and seasonal or temporary ag employees. For more information, you can visit the Department of Labor's website at dol.nebraska.gov. The Seward County Sheriff's Office reported that at around 2:30 p.m. on Thursday, deputies responded to a call about two people fighting on the eastbound shoulder near the Seward exit on Interstate 80. When the deputies arrived, they found a man with noticeable injuries to his face and a third person standing nearby. And according to the Sheriff's Office, deputies treated two people before medics arrived. Two of the men were taken to Bryan West and Lincoln for non-life-threatening injuries, and one of the men, 24-year-old Eric Arujo of Venezuela, was cited for third-degree assault and released. 21-year-old Carlos Rincon Gonzalez, also of Venezuela, was lodged in the Seward County Jail on suspicion of attempted murder, use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony, and assault by mutual consent. I'll be back with more in just a moment.
Firebolt Ag is a full-service fertilizer and chemical retailer. They customize products for individual farmers' needs, with the primary focus being customer profitability. Let Josh and Jack help you get the most out of your farm ground. They also provide in-house marketing with Ron Wall of Flatwater Solutions. Visit Ron in Phillipsburg or call Josh at 785-854-8484 or Jack at 308-840-2819. Firebolt Ag, your leader in agriculture.
On Friday, in accordance with Executive Order 2030, Governor Kelly directed that flags are to be flown at half-staff at the state capitol complex and all court buildings and facilities to honor Magistrate Judge and retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Eric Campbell. Governor Kelly said from his time in the Army to his time on the bench, Judge Campbell demonstrated a commitment to public service, and we owe him a debt of gratitude for his leadership on behalf of Kansans and our country. She said her condolences go out to his loved ones during this difficult time. Judge Campbell passed away on September 18, 2025, and flags will remain at half-staff until he's interred on Thursday, September 25th. According to the unofficial minutes of the Norton City Council meeting that was held on September 17th, the Norton City Council met in regular session at 5:30 p.m. with Mayor Jerry Jones presiding, and the council members present were Jim Miller, Jason Jones, Gerald Jones, Dale Engelbert, and Andrew Black, along with others to present business or observe. A motion was made by Andrew Black and seconded by Jim Miller to approve the September 3rd, 2025 City Council meeting minutes, and after discussion it was decided to include a description noting the large attendance of visitors. The vote was taken on the main motion and the motion carried, and a vote was then taken on the motion as amended and the motion carried. And there were no building or demolition permits presented for approval. Kayla Peterson was present to discuss the plans for the lighting ceremony and light parade, and she said she will present street closure maps for the light parade and the Heller Halloween parade at the next council meeting. A motion was then made by Andrew Black and seconded by Gerald Jones for the Christmas light displays to be added to the city's insurance policy, with the chamber reimbursing the city for the cost. The vote was taken and the motion carried. City Administrator James Maru stated that one of the new signs has been posted at the impound lot, and additional lighting has been ordered, and the dig safe has been called in for fencing on the north side of the impound lot. James reported that 708 West North Street still has a deadline of November 3rd, 2025, and 409 East Waverly has a deadline for September 28th. James stated that they are continuing to make improvements in the 1000 block of Kennedy, and Jason stated the water leak at the trailer court can be removed from old business. Assistant Police Chief Courtney Kaus then gave the report from the chamber meeting. City Administrator James Maru stated that fall cleanup will be October 6th, 7th, and 8th. He said the plan is to continue picking up yard waste through the first week of November, weather permitting, and the last tree limb pickup will be on October 24th. A motion was made by Gerald Jones and seconded by Andrew Black that whereas the City of Norton has officially partnered with Civic Plus to implement its mass notification software, they now welcome the residents of Norton to start signing up for urgent notifications, emergency instructions, warnings, and routine communications. To subscribe, residents may choose to receive alerts by email, text message, and voicemail. And in order to keep people safe and informed, in a local emergency, community members can subscribe to the Civic Plus system, which will benefit from immediate and actionable information sent through their preferred notification channel. And this may include being notified of things like inclement weather, power outages, water leaks, street closures, boil water notices, city hall closings, trash schedule changes, etc. Residents can subscribe to receive these alerts by going to cityofnorton.com and on their homepage, click the Sign Up for Alerts button located under the search bar, then complete the sign-up form to subscribe, make your notification preferences selections, and then finally clicking on Sign Me Up. Users should make sure to confirm their accounts to ensure they are receiving the city's notifications. Residents also have the option to receive emergency alerts through the My Alerts mobile app if that is their preference. The vote was taken and the motion carried 5-0. Gerald Jones stated that a concern was brought to him regarding tall weeds located at the corner of North Brown and West Lincoln, and James said that he would let Jeff Wolf know so it can be addressed. Andrew Black reported that the utility committee met with Nextech to discuss the Wi-Fi hotspots being installed throughout Elmwood Park, and it was agreed that everything would be metered and the city would provide power. James stated that he's working on a memorandum of understanding with Nextech for the project. Jason Jones reported that the ad hoc committee met and discussed the council room camera in order to make sure everyone involved knew the direction and status of the project. Jason also stated that he would like to have a personnel committee meeting on October 30th at 4 p.m., and he asked about the status of the Retire Your Ride program. Courtney stated that they had been working with Jeff to remove a few vehicles, and Jason then inquired if the issue at 603 North State has been resolved, and James stated that it has been resolved. A motion was made by Dale Engelbert and seconded by Andrew Black to accept the proposal from High Plains Roofing in the amount of $332,750 for the re-roofing of the Washington Square facility. The vote was taken and the motion carried 5-0. City Clerk Alex McKenna provided an update on the status of the water leak letters that were sent out. A motion was made by Gerald Jones and seconded by Dale Engelbert to approve appropriating Ordinance 18 as a whole, and the motion carried. And a motion was made by Andrew Black and seconded by Gerald Jones to adjourn, so the council then adjourned at 6:22 p.m. Your menu today for Eisenhower Elementary School. For lunch, you'll have spaghetti, tossed salad, peaches, garlic bread, and milk. For Norton Community High School and Junior High, your lunch today will be regular or spicy chicken sandwich or meatball sub, cook's choice of fries, fruit, and milk. And for Northern Valley Schools, your lunch today will be mini meatball sub, potatoes, California blend vegetables, and pears. I'm Natalie Hadley. Your KQNK News was brought to you by Firebolt Ag, LLC, farmers helping farmers to succeed. You can contact Firebolt Ag today to get the most out of your farmland. Your KQNK weather forecast is being brought to you by Hinkle Termite and Pest Control, your Norton experts for all of your pest control needs. Your forecast for today, there is a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. and some patchy fog before 10 a.m. Otherwise, it'll be mostly sunny with a high near 89 and a southwest wind around 5 miles per hour. For tonight, there's a chance of showers and thunderstorms, and then showers will be likely and possibly a thunderstorm after 2 a.m. with increasing clouds and a low around 60. The chance of precipitation tonight is 60%. On Tuesday, showers are likely and possibly a thunderstorm. Otherwise, it'll be mostly cloudy with a high near 69, and the chance of precipitation is 70%. And on Tuesday night, there's a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Should be mostly cloudy with the low around 54, and the chance of precipitation Tuesday night is 40%. I'll be back with the rest of your forecast in just a moment.
When you've got bugs, we know what a nuisance that can be.
Lock 'em out. From Hinkle Termite and Pest Control, Lock 'em Out is our very effective residential insect prevention program. We'll come to your place and treat your foundation plus all insect entryways. And while we're there, receive a free termite inspection. Call Mr. Rich Wenzel, our certified technician in Norton, at 785-202-0167. That's 202-0167.
Continue with your weather forecast. On Wednesday, should be mostly sunny with a high near 75. On Thursday, sunny with a high near 80. On Friday, sunny with a high near 84. On Saturday, sunny with a high near 84. And on Sunday, it should be mostly sunny with a high near 81. Currently, with fog conditions, it is 57 degrees. The humidity is 100%. The wind speed is west at 3 miles per hour. The barometric pressure is 29.82. The dew point is 57 degrees, and the visibility is below 1/4 mile. Your weather was brought to you by Hinkle Termite and Pest Control right here in Norton. You can call Hinkle Termite and Pest Control at 785-202-0167 for all of your pest control needs. It is 8:22 and it's time for Kansas Sports. That's being brought to you by United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything they do for you.
Save more, earn more with the Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal Credit Union. Enrollment in this program automatically rounds up the amount of all debit card and share draft purchases made from your checking account to the next whole dollar and deposits into the Easy Saver savings account. Not only will this account help you save, but it also earns 2.01% APY monthly. Special terms and conditions apply. Come in today and open your Easy Saver account at the United Northwest Federal Credit Union, where everything we do for you. NCUA insured.
KIN Sports, I'm Spencer Dupuy. The Royals took 2 out of 3 from the Toronto Blue Jays over the weekend, winning Friday night 20-1 as the team blasted off for 4 homers, including Salvador Perez's 30th of the season. Michael Lorenzen got the win, going 7 2/3 innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 run while striking out 4. Saturday's 2-1 victory saw Bobby Witt Jr.'s 23rd homer and Vinny Pasquantino's 31st homer as the 2 runs in the game. Noah Cameron dominated on the mound, going 6 2/3 innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 run, 2 walks while striking out 5. As Carlos Estevez got his MLB leading 41st save of the season. They fell 8-5 on Sunday as Michael Wacha gave up 8 hits, 6 runs, 1 walk while striking out 4 in 5 innings, and Anel Zerpa and John Schreiber each gave up a run in what totaled to be an inning in the 8th. The offense couldn't score enough runs as they had 5 runs on 10 hits. The Royals are now 78-78. They have an off day today before they begin a 3-game series in Anaheim against the Angels starting tomorrow at 8:38 p.m. Kansas Information Network Sports. I'm Spencer Dupuy.
Hi, it's Andrew Hoiberg from Calcium Products. SO4 pelletized gypsum is the superior sulfur source that delivers the right amount of sulfur, perfectly matching plant needs for yield maximizing plant growth. SO4 consistently performs in trials, providing up to a 13-bushel increase on corn. Ask your agronomist about applying SO4 pelletized gypsum and learn more at calciumproducts.com.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
It's true, many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than preparing for retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, I agree, and I'd like to help. I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Philip Eisenhagen. Together we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Stop by our office at 418 East Home here in Norton or call 877-3373. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.